Welcome to another fall day in Montana where the weather is unpredictable. Yesterday we were in the low 90s, and today, right now, we are at 48 degrees. We got some rain. Excavation crew started working, and this is what it looks like. Nothing but mud, just sticking to your shoes everywhere you go. However, today is Labor Day. Wasn't expecting the guys to come out here and dig, but they've already been out here this morning. I must have just missed them. They probably went to lunch, but Labor Day means another day to labor, so they're getting after it. So far, here's what we've got. This here's the apron, front apron for the garage. Now up here they're leaving around the pad for the garage. Slab will be on top of that, and then the full basement with the daylight walk outside over there. When we were looking, we know all lots have their pros and cons, and one of the cons about this lot is right there. There's a train track behind our property. If I'm not mistaken, the train passes about 9 times a day, which isn't too terrible, but nonetheless. They don't honk their horn, but you just get the noise from the tracks, which isn't too bad. When we bought this lot and it was sloped and everything, we're like, great, this will be perfect for a daylight or a walkout basement. So that's how we designed our house, and never did I imagine that this much dirt would need to be moved. Look at the size of this hill of dirt that they've pushed out of here. I'll drop down there and show you the view from down there. Now this is from down below. Just the amount of soil that needed to be moved for a walkout basement is just unbelievable. I never thought this much dirt would need to be moved. Had to come hide down here in the pit because it's just too windy and cold up top, so decided to get some shelter down here. But just wanted to share some of my construction experience, or I guess I'll start with video experience. I have absolutely none. This is the first time ever doing videos, recording myself, and even holding the camera and looking at the camera and talking basically to myself seems weird, so it'll take some getting used to. But as far as editing videos, never done any of that before either, so you guys are gonna have to be patient with me, and if you got any tips or pointers or things I can do better on or improve on, if I'm moving the camera too fast or anything that I can do to make it better, feel free to let me know. As far as construction experience, don't say I have very much. I've helped do some remodels here and there, you know, for brothers and my parents and whatnot, and helped my uncle do some finished carpentry work in a project he was working on. But other than that, not too much. I've helped tear off a roof, I've helped shingle a roof, went to school for building maintenance, and there was some construction stuff involved through that, but nothing to this scale where I'm building my own house or being my own general contractor, I guess. I do work a full-time job, so I can't always be out here recording everything getting all the best footage. So I get what I can get when I can. So there's times where I come up here, set up a camera and leave, go to work, and come back the next day and pick the camera up just to get a time lapse or things like that. But since I do work a full-time job, I'm not able to do absolutely everything myself. That's why I've hired the excavation crew to come in here, because they have all the equipment, they have the tools, they have the knowledge, so they will get it done more efficiently than I would be able to. Once the time comes for framing, I will probably also be hiring that out, because if I were to do that myself, that would also take me a couple months probably working, you know, after work and weekends or available time that I have. So it's more beneficial for me just to hire somebody out for framing. But as far as everything else goes, we aren't sure if we're doing it ourselves or what we're gonna sub out. So if you guys got any tips or pointers for me, let me know. Appreciate it. This is interesting. You can see all the different layers of the clay and the dirt and the gravel. Very interesting. In between, you can see the lines, you can see the stripes of where everything is at. This is a really clayey